You're very welcome to the Laois Shopping Centre Senior Football Championship Round 2 clash between Stradbally and St Joseph's. This game today is brought to you by Michael Moore Car Sales, based at Gary Hinch Cross, Portarlington, main Volkswagen and Mercedes dealer. Des Hughes Motors, main Toyota dealer on the Dublin Road in Portlaoise. Ballybritish Motors, main Skoda dealer in Laois, run by Pat and Rosemary Keogh. Portarlington Pharmacy, based on the Link Road, for all your medical needs. John Adams Car Sales, based in Ballymackin, just outside Portlaoise, main Honda and Citroen dealer. DS Sports, based in Emo. Check out the half price sale online now. And today's Man the Match brought to you by Joe Mellon Motors. Why not avail of the Renault GA Club member offer? Get €250 off any new Renault vehicle and used Renault selection vehicles at Joe Mellon Motors in Portlaoise.
Good afternoon and welcome to MW Hiremore Park. Laois GA TV are hosting this game between Stradbally and St Joseph's, the Laois Shopping Centre Senior Football Championship. And you're all very welcome here this evening, and welcome with me here. Man, his own introduction, Fergal Byrne, former Laois goalkeeper, former lot of things, Fergal, I suppose, All-Star 2003, and of course you've been involved with management and Laois teams and all that, so delighted to have you here, Fergal. Also joining us later on, or throughout the game, will be Aidan Dunn, who's our young journalist who's here helping us and keeping us, I suppose, giving us any facts or figures or anything we need along the way. First of all, the teams before the throw-in, and we have a number of changes. So quickly, in the Stradbally team, Wayne Comerford is in goal, and the full back line, Eamon Delaney, Jamie Cabinet's coming in there, 21 for Owen Buggy, and Liam Knowles. Half back line is Damien Murphy, Paul Begley and Killian McGannon. Midfield is Colin Begley and Gary Comerford. The half forward line, Tom Shield, and number 20, Kieran O'Neill, is replacing Kieran Delaney. Conor Good is beside him. Full forward line is Dara Carlin, and Darren Marr is now replaced by Podge Fitz, number 17, and Benny Lawler comes in for the injured Jody Dillon. St Joseph's have a couple of changes. Aaron Cooney's in goal. Full back line, Tom Dunn, James Kelly and Lyra MacDonald. Aidan Brennan, Adam Campion and Jack Lacey are half back line. Midfield, Colin Campion is replaced by number 20, Jason Campion. He's along with Brian Daly. Half forward line, number 10, James Smith, is replaced by number 19, Seamus Farrelly. Mikey Dempsey's beside him, and Dylan Doyle. The full forward line, Mikey Keogh is replaced by Josh Lacey. Dean Brophy, full forward, and Peter Keeley comes in there, is replaced by number 18, Josh O'Brien. Matches on. McTarpey has started the game, and already Stradbally are on the attack. Gary Cabinet, Gary Comerford straight in with the first score. Quickly there.
Really good game the last day, and he strikes the ball poorly. No, just sneaks inside the post.
Yeah.
Just dropped very close to the crossbar there, but it's over the bar, it's on the board, it's a point apiece, and I suppose it's a reasonable start from both. They're right up against each other there, Pat, and you know that always adds to the spice of the game, yeah.
So the referee sees something happening off the ball in the middle of the field and brought it out, and Colin Begley kicks in the ball. Tom Shield was under. Tom Shield still has it. He's working away, and he turns on his right. And that's it. And Tom won't miss from them angles, given that chance.
No, he won't, and he showed very well for that ball. Colin Begley launched a very, very good kick pass.
This Josh Lacey, look, this is a great player, young minor for Laois, under 20 player. And then again, Campion came all the way up into Josh O'Brien. Murphy Delaney's a little bit off him and left him. He turned him there.
Yeah, you can't give Josh O'Brien that sort of space, no. Pat, and expect him not to put the ball over the bar from straight in front of the goal.
Again, Josh O'Brien again. They're really picking this fella out. They're investing a lot of their time and ball into him. Daly coming out through the middle. Again, he's on his own inside there. Campion, Jason. Oh, yeah. And he turned Paul Begley. He came around the other side with it, collected a nice pass, and straight over the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not, obviously Greg wasn't going to agree with Brendan McCann's decision, but anyway, a quick ball into O'Brien. He's been left again, and he's heading straight for goal. There's only one thing in this lad's mind. He pops it out to Josh Lacey, and that's an exceptional score. And again, Stradbally would be blamed for kind of being asleep at action.
I think you're dead right there, Pat. You know, young Eamon.
And Doyle not taking him, Josh is taking him. Man on form there already. The start of his match has shown great form, and they're putting their trust in him. And straight over the bar.
He's a good prospect, Pat.
Yeah,
I've been impressed with him the last two games I've seen him play. He started, he played really well against Ballarone. It would be hard to see this going anywhere other than over the black spot, and it does.
Yeah, so there's 5 points to 3 with over 14 minutes gone. And good pace to the game. So from Aaron Cooney into Dylan Doyle. Had a great game here the other, and goes really by Friggy, and in he took on the kick back off the upright. Paul Begley out there to Campion. He's trying to marshal him, trying to stop and get the kick. Jason steps back in and gets a nice point from his right hand boot. Came in there, tight angle Fergal to get that one.
I think and again, the last time he was straight in front of the goal was about 20. This is just to the right, 30 metres out. And the same result, Pat, over the bar. He's a really, really good striker of the ball.
Yeah, so 2 points in it, 20-21. But we may be expecting Gary to put this over. Excellent kick. And an excellent score, that is superb. And there is a breeze there, Fergal, albeit small. None of these things help, I presume.
Up the field to get themselves into that position and to lose it so easily.
In it goes again, Dylan Doyle, and that's probably the first one we saw in the match. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now, it's just interesting to see Tom Shields seems to be back out the field a bit more. Podgy Fitz seems to be on his side as Dylan takes the mark and drops it over the bar, and really, that's all Dylan would do. You wouldn't expect anything different from him, in fairness to him. Great
excellently
player.
Executed, mark there, to be honest.
Colin Begley under this with Mikey, but Dylan Doyle beats him to it and breaks it out to Jason Campion. Campion again looks up into O'Brien again. Josh O'Brien, and he caught it and then put up the hand. He must have travelled the 20 metres, but he still has it. In it goes. Is that Brian Daly gets away? Was there pushing it back? And he gets the goal. How he got in there. McTarpy is just Stradbally lads are coming out asking a question. Aidan Brennan. And back to Lacey, so they're slowing it up as the referee blows the half-time whistle, and we have 33 minutes gone in the score at this stage of St. Joseph's.
You'd have to say that Stradbally should be able to get themselves back on the scoreboard first thing in the second half.
And he does, the first score of the second half, he obliged them, so that's what Greg will be wanting, of course, and the whole of Stradbally, they'll want that. All over the place. Smith, Stradbally have kind of standing off and lost their men. Lacey again, out here to Smith. Smith looking at Jack, but was he going to go himself? Josh Lacey straight over the bar, and can't give him room like that, which Stradbally seem to be doing, and standing too far off their players.
For some reason, Pat,
Fitz back on it. Benny Lawler gets it, and is slipping and sliding. He's trying to get control of it, and he goes inside his man. He's still going. He's heading goalwards. He's not being tackled. He's still going. And he pops it out. Young man.
Goal opportunity there.
Colin Begley picks it up. Colin looking up. Again, ball. Podgy Fitz left unmarked. He's going through. He's quick little feet, quick going. Lacey tries to come back, he tackle him. And great score by Podgy Fitz, and it came from Colin Begley from tenacious tackling from Stradbally again, but there's still a man down there. There's two men, man from Joseph's and different coming along. Benny Lawler up here, but Jamie Kavanagh on it. Back out to Friggy. To Podgy Fitz. Podgy Fitz going that wing. He has a great right boot if he can bring it in. He's done it time and time before, and he does. Did he do it again? Yes, he did, off the upright, the crossbar. And Podgy Fitz can do it. He pulls him out as Barney Marr into
Joseph there that time, and now Josh O'Brien will probably slot this over the bar as he has done all day from that position. He's done well from frees, but just going back to the last Stradbally attack there, there was a. For a left-footed player, it's going to be a difficult one to get over the bar. If he gets this one over, it'll be a very, very good score.
He's giving all the effort, giving everything he can, and
that's a
fantastic score. Absolutely,
score.
He did it the last day here against Port Arlington as well. A couple of dead balls, absolutely straight over, and this year to me, huge addition, and great to have him back for Stradbally.
Still in touching distance here, Stradbally are, Pat.
McGannon and James Friggy Murphy in underneath that, and they got the ball. Tom Shield onto young Carolyn. There's Stradbally starting to open the legs now. Carolyn, what choice he's going to make? He bumps back on his own left. He got the deflection, and that's a super score. And young Carolyn has been a revelation today for Stradbally, in fairness to him, for a young man.
He's almost a nailed on free. I hope I don't give him the commentator's course here now, Pat, but.
And you definitely haven't. No, absolutely not. So
5 points, I think, from place balls for Gary Comerford today, which is
another good young player. This Stradbally going to depend a lot on the last 10 minutes with the legs. He's looking into the middle, and Gary Comerford on it. Comerford out. Paul Begley. Is it Knowles? Sorry.
Yeah, Liam Knowles. Over the bar.
Great score from Liam Knowles. The drawing score. Absolutely himself. Jason Campion got it. And going on to young Brennan, Aidan Brennan on it. He's inside in the square. He falls to the ground. He's not fouled. He's tackled Taneshi. He tries to get out. They still go. Josh O'Brien on it. Again in front of the square. Daly is it. He's going left and right. And he kicks it over the bar. Absolutely
very cool head that time, but slippy conditions out there, Pat. Players falling all over the place to get it there. Whether he has the accuracy or not remains to be seen, but I think Josephs want this ball to definitely go dead anyway.
And
it's a very good kick, and it's a very good score from James Kelly. We knew he had the distance in and the power in his leg. Did he have the accuracy? It looks like Tarpey might have said there's enough time for another play.
Maybe so. We don't know what he said to him, but Colin Kelly is looks like he's taken up and going to kick it over the bar, and that's what he does. The bare minimum there. By accident, and it's gone wide, and the final whistle has blown, and that's it. And St. Joseph's have survived further, I suppose, that late onslaught from Stradbally.
Yeah, they've hung on by the skin of their teeth there.
Man of the match today is brought to you by Joe Mallon Motors in Portlaoise, specialising in Renault and Dacia cars and commercial vehicles. And man of the match for today's game was St. Joseph's James Kelly. James had a tremendous game in a titanic battle against Stradbally, scoring a point along the way, but the work rate of this man was phenomenal. Kudos, James.